London, England, one of the world's most exciting cities, known for its ethnic diversity and famous landmarks, making it one of the hottest tourist spots in the world. However, aside from its worldwide popularity, there has been an underlying issue increasing in the country's capital, which is a rise in youth crime. Boroughs such as Lambeth, Southwark, Islington and Hackney, to name a few, are where a majority of these youth crimes are occurring. From January up until November of 2017, 40 Londoners under the age of 25 lost their lives due to youth crime. 24 of them were aged 19 and under. The youngest victim was just 14 years old. 18 of those were stabbed, 5 were shot, and 1 died from multiple injuries. Instead of speaking to someone who works with the youth, I decided to speak to someone who is in and around the lifestyle, having to live in such an environment. The first youth I spoke to required their identity to be hidden.
Growing up in Hackney is alright at times, but a lot of times it can be a bit tough. Tough as in, like, no matter how young you are, you're going to be seeing and growing up through like all sorts of violence and stealing. Like, even from personal experience, like I've seen somebody pull a knife on somebody else, like while I was on the bus home from school. It's just like, like what for, But I guess there's not really anything to prevent it. Like there's not any facilities like youth clubs or anything. Like I even think I've seen a youth club, honestly. Or like my friends have, I don't even think they've attended any or anything. So I guess it is pretty difficult to avoid that lifestyle, not knowing where any help is. So, but yeah, that the end result of that is people carrying knives, and mostly for protection, to be honest. But yeah.
According to The Guardian, a report into youth service provision by Green London Embassy member Siam Berry showed that more than 30 youth centres had closed across London since 2011 and 2012. Funding to voluntary sex youth services has decreased by 35%, and half of reported councils were planning more cuts in 2017 and 2018. I spoke with Chris, who found his own way of occupying himself and staying out of trouble.
So where I grew up, it was in a derelict area. Some people would say it's a ghetto. It wasn't too bad, to be fair with you. People manage to adapt to their situations, but on a basic level, it was quite lacking, which resulted in, of course, gang activities, drug-related activities, all kinds of illegal activities going around, and seeing friends, family, neighbours, so on and so forth, either join that life or try to escape that life. We all fundamentally knew what was going on, and it was basically just a small community. So seeing friends, either join that lifestyle or avoid that lifestyle, by going to university or doing their full-time job or whatever, it gave me basically two options: either to join that life or to avoid it myself. And after several years, I just kind of made my own decision to not join that lifestyle, because I've seen people either die due to that or go to prison or still luckily be on whatever grind that they're doing. So yeah, my mum opened a shop, which we are currently filming in, and I decided to work for her as long as possible, to basically help her out, and keep me off the streets too. And so far it's been working, and hopefully it stays that way.
After all, it can be said that not all the youth are comfortable with living in dangerous environments, as some are simply born into them, leaving them to find other things to occupy themselves with as a way of escaping.